to the Rare Breed family, y'all. For y'all who don't know, I'm Demi the Don, Demi the Goddess. So y'all know we about to talk about it, right? So let's get into it. So I know y'all wonder why certain people, y'all see them working hard, they doing good, but you just wonder why they can never get ahead of what they're doing, right? It's like they have a nice job, but they want more. And every time they put themselves in a position to try and get more, something always happens. Because, see, that's because these people be low-key or high-key hating on you. Because, for one, I always got to remind y'all, you chosen. You know that your journey is different from anyone else's journey and the things that they go through. So you kind of know why you go through what you go through, right? But you try and figure out, why do other people go through what they go through? Because for one, because you are chosen, you don't always see that other people are in competition with you. You don't pay it no attention. Like, you don't pay attention to certain things you need to pay attention to. Let me just say that. Or either you notice, but you don't think it's that deep. Because, see, y'all, I went through that, like, back in the day, years ago. I would notice certain things about certain people and how they would act towards me. Even if certain people were around, this person would try and show off, but I let it go because in my mind, it's like, for one, you have no room to say anything, and I'm just not going to go back and forth with you because you're not worth it. What's beneath you and what's not. But, we just ignore a lot of things, right? And so, basically, some of these people are secretly jealous of you. That's number one reason why they cannot get ahead in life. Because, see, what it is that God designed your life to be the way it is for a reason. He designed other people's lives to be the same. But some people have a major issue with staying in their lane. They want to come try to race you in your lane when God already created a lane for them to walk in, to run in. You see what I'm saying? They come in and trying to interfere in your business. They can't do that. That's one of the main reasons why they cannot get ahead in life. Number two is, basically, it's karma. Because, see, they've been talking about you to the point that God is like, you know what? I don't care how much work you put in over here. You coming from my chosen one. God says, hold on now. I understand that you over here working your ass off. But see, I designed things to be that way. Because you over here talking about someone who could really help you. Because most people, y'all, when they don't like you, they really don't want anything from you. They don't want any help from you. They really don't want any advice. So it's like they want it, but they want you to somehow volunteer. Because, see, I went through that too. Like, people want to know how I have this, what do I do when it comes to that. But because they're so jealous, they don't want the satisfaction of, saying thank you or, I want to figure out how to do this just like you do. They kind of want you to just volunteer so they can just take in the information and just be like, okay, whatever, F you. Because, see, they think they are smart. You see what I'm saying? But you are the smart one. And if they play their cards right, you will help them. But, see, they so used to you volunteering to do things. When it comes to everything, they still want you to volunteer. They want you to help create their life while they out here trying to destroy your life behind your back. So it could be like it was their idea. But God isn't going to let that happen. Y'all, some people going to be out here working till the day they fucking die. Hell, they might even die on the damn job. Because all they got to do is ask for help. All they got to do is stop hating on you. All they have to do is stop attacking you. All they have to do is go to source. If they don't want to go to you, they can go to God. But see, they know if they go to God, knowing how they've been treating you, they still going to get the same results. Because sometimes God wants you to put in a certain amount of work before he even step in and take you to the next level. And putting in work, y'all, don't mean like, oh, you need to go out and get 3 or 4 jobs. It could be a simple thank you. Some people don't even understand how far thank you could take them. Like, you know, I meet trifling people almost every day. What's wrong with when you hold the door open for someone? Oh, thank you. You know, you got some people that'll walk off just mad. Whatever. You can't take how you feel out on the world. God says whatever problems you have, you're supposed to take that up with him. You don't go attacking his people. And people does this on the day-to-day basis. I know you go through that. I know you do. And then it make you want to feel like, you know what? Well, I ain't holding another door for nobody ever again. No. Don't do that, because that's how they do. Don't let that one apple spoil the bunch, because that's normally how it go. Because at the end of the day, that's what half of these people going to end up at anyways. They're going to end up right in the fucking streets. Why they think God set you back and you doing bad, God set you back so you can come up. Sometimes he got to take you back to your roots, y'all. Sometimes, you know, God will set you back. That doesn't mean you did anything wrong. Let's not forget, you chosen. So God is going to take you all the way back to A or B, even though you done made it to A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. You've made it all the way out there. He will take you all the way back to A, B, C, just to make sure you understand why you made it here and why he's going to take you all the way to Z. He's not going to make mistakes when it comes to you. He's going to allow you to make mistakes, but he's going to show you how those mistakes you made going to make you better for the future. Even if he got to take you back to your roots, he got to take you all the way back to A and B. He's going to make sure you understand what you went through so you don't have to come back again. With your enemies, that's different. They just living life with karma. They just out here trying to find any job, the next best paying job, to try to stay ahead of the game, just to still be in the same spot, losing, with bills piling up, losing their mind, because they have so much time on their hands to come for you. God was like, you taking advantage. You see what I'm saying? I'm keeping you here on earth to try to redeem yourself. But y'all, they have so much pride. Some of them don't get it. They don't want to redeem themselves. They want you to step up and do more for them so they can continue to have things to talk about. Because you the crutch, remember? That's what they keep you around for. They keep you around because they know you're going to always carry them. It's just like a baby, just like you potty training your child, you know? Why would they use the bathroom if you keep a pull-up or a diaper on them 24/7? How can you train them to go to the bathroom? Why would they want to go and use the bathroom when they know you're going to change them, wipe them up, and keep them all clean? Same way with these people who out here in these streets using you. Why do they want better or want to try to do things differently when they have you here to show them, to tell them, to carry them, and they think they're getting away with it because they still talking about you behind your back? Because in reality, they want to be you. They want your position. But God said he won't get it. And the sad part is, if all they knew that all they had to have to do was stop hating on you in order for life to get better for them, y'all, guess what? A lot of them would still fail the test. It's like, no. No. I can't, I just can't stop. Because these people already operated with Satan. You see, your enemies became your enemies because they chose to. No one put a fucking gun in their head and say, look, you better hate this person. Like, really? But they put gossip in other people's head to make them hate you. So at the end of the day, you know, they just would never make it to be in a certain position. Or some people have made it to be in a nice position, a good position in life, but they lost that position because they went out of their way to attack you. God, like, this person is all the way over here living their life in a whole nother city, whole nother state, whole nother coast, whole nother country, and you finding ways to try and comfort them and to still talk about them and to try to turn them down behind the scenes. God said, don't you know I sit high and I look low? God said, you think you're going low, but I'm going to go lower. That's why you're chosen. You go to God for everything, because you already know what time it is when you got to call your Father. They don't know what time it is. They're going to find out. But God said, oh, where do you think you get all these tricks from, huh? Who you think waking you up every day so you can talk down on my chosen? I'm doing you a favor. So you talking about them, laughing in their face behind their back. So God, like, how you think you making me feel? At the end of the day, God, like, don't worry about it, because you're going to pay to the day you die. You're going to be running around this bitch, working, tired, just to maintain little small ass apples and oranges, while you over here with the whole goddamn fruit bowl. They can't even get a fruit. God says at the end of the day, all he needs for you to do is to continue to be you. He's going to handle what's going on behind the scenes. So don't go looking for nothing. Don't say anything. Let these people continue to think they're using you and think they're winning. Y'all, they may be in a race with you, trying to race you today or tomorrow, but trust me, y'all would not make it to the same destination. No matter how much work they put in. Your job is going to always be easier. Your job is going to always provide everything you want and you need. While they over there suffering and bills piling up, and y'all look, they have the nerve to start praying to God. Lord, please help me with these bills. Lord, please give me this job. I just don't get it, God. I've been out here doing what I need to do. Look, they started trying to name all the good shit they do, right? But they forgot about how they talked about you in the process. They forgot about how they stole from you in the process. They forgot about how they sneaking around behind your back, messing with your wife, messing with your girlfriend, messing with your son's father, messing with your daughter's father. They forgot about how they out here being shady and lying. They ain't tell God about that part though, did they? Some of these people out here even talking to your parents behind your back. And y'all, that's another story. That's for another time. We're going to get on that. Because y'all, we crossing I's and dotting T's over here on this channel. They get real, it get raw. I don't care how no one feels. Like, the truth has to come out, because this how low down people can get. Your same frenemies will go right over here and sit down and be messing with one of your parents behind your back. Girl, you'll be surprised if one of your friends out here messing with your father and your mother treated her just like she was your sister. But we ain't gonna get into that right now. we gonna hit on that another time, y'all, okay? But for right now, what you need to know is that this is why your enemies cannot get ahead. And then, like I said, they have the nerve, the audacity to go to your father and start naming all the great things that they did, but they don't want to speak on what they've done to you. But it's okay. God don't care. He already know what they've done. He know what they said. He know what they had to do to try to get to the little level they are anyways. Because y'all, when I say behind the scenes, people will do anything strange, and some of these hoes, no change, yeah. You'll be surprised how they trying to keep their little stuff afloat when they over here talking about you. So at the end of the day, y'all, just know that your life is always going to be easier. Even if you don't see it, just think about them. The shady stuff that they've done that you ignored. Now, if you got to think too hard, don't even worry about it. But just know that they're going to spin the block. Because see, when people shade you, and you brush it off, they keep going. They want to figure out what's that one thing that's going to push his buttons. What's that one thing that's going to make her step out of line? Because I want a reaction. All they want is a reaction from you, because they know once they get that, it makes them feel good, like, got them, I won. But see, one thing about you, you too smart and you too wise. You see what I'm saying? Because you already know that if something crazy was done to you that you know will hurt you, that was said about you or done to you behind your back, you know that God is going to step in and handle that. And depending on the level of how it hurt you, God will allow you to be around or to be able to see what's going on with this person, what happened to the enemy or the frenemy. God will have you front row center so you can see what happened and catch them up in their lives. Because y'all, I've been through that too. Everything I'm speaking on, y'all, a lot of this stuff is based off of experience. Okay? And I'm going to let you know what I went through so you can avoid it happening to you. I wish I had someone like me who could really sit down and would have told me years ago, look, stay away from this person. Notice how this person, you know what, I'm not going to say people didn't, but the same people who was pointing out things going on with that person, they was feeling some type of way over here too, so it was confusing. You know, it was confusing, like, how I'm supposed to trust you when you just said this and you just did that. You ain't no better than this person. How about all these motherfuckers hold hands and jump, y'all? Look, they can do us a favor. Tell them hold hands and jump. Because at the end of the day, all of them will end up in the same place anyways. These people who have wronged you, you will not see them in the gates of heaven. They, whatever they think heaven is going to be for them, let them think it. They came for you and they attacked you too many times. So even if things do start to go good for them at one point, they're going to think that they making it and they made it. No. God didn't forget. He said he forgive, but he did not forget what they did to his chosen, what they did to his son, what they did to his daughter. Messing around behind your back. Messing around with your fiance. Your fiance. You thought that was your best friend, didn't you? You thought you had a best friend right here, your right-hand man. You thought she was just oh so loyal. She just completed the package that you wanted in your life. You thought she was the prize when the whole time you the prize. You have always been the prize. Girl, you thought he was the prize because he came into your life and he loved you so much and started taking care of your kids because their father's name Ish. You thought he was the one, but the whole time he over here messing with her and got his ex still calling and then got the number saved under a man's name, so you think Sean always calling when the whole time it's Sean. No. Like, y'all had all these good and bad times and you just feel like, damn, we finally made it. This my man, this my husband, she my fiance. You think y'all been through some stuff together. That's your ride or die right there, right? Nah. It was your reality check. It was your wake-up call. It was God letting you know, look, let me find this person for you. Let me put you in a position to be happy. I needed you to see how people can be your friend in your face and be snakes at the same fucking time. I needed you to see how people can use you, so when I take you to that level that they ain't gonna go to, you already know what to look for. You already know she did A, B, and C over here. He was doing the same thing. She was doing the same thing. You see what I'm saying? Like, all these fake people. God putting you in that position so you can know what to look for. So when you do make it, you meet your real husband, your real wife, your real friends, you know what to look for. These motherfuckers was minions. The same way they treated you, you're going to treat them the same way. You're going to toss their ass to the side and keep it moving. God going to put all new people in your life. Because you didn't need them anyways. You are the prize. And they know you are the prize. And that's the thing in your mind. You're like, well, if I'm the prize, then why was I being cheated on? Why was I being talked about? Why did these people try to set me up to die? Because you are the prize, y'all. No matter what you do for them, no matter how much you give them, you can take the clothes off your back, every piece of clothing, and dress this person up in it. And they look in the mirror and it's still not good enough because it's not you. That's why. You know, it goes deeper than what you can do for them. A lot of this shit here is spiritual. These people are walking demons. These people don't deserve to walk the earth with you, but they're here. That don't mean you have to entertain them in your space. That don't mean they gotta be in your house. That don't mean that you gotta call this person your best man and think your fiance over here doing you right. And then you mad too because y'all done made kids in the mix. So now what do? That's why you need to stop ignoring these red flags, y'all. Stop ignoring these red flags. Because they red flags for a reason. It's like, you want people to be how you are to them, and that's just not the case. It's never gonna be that way when you have the wrong people around you. Your best friend was never your best friend. Your fiance, she only wanted anything she could get to feel validated. Because she been through so much, she don't know what real love is. So when you came around giving her that real love, she wasn't used to it. She was used to how she sit back and hear your homeboy, your best friend dog women out. That's what she used to. So that's why she ended up messing with him. And that's why God wanted you to see that all these motherfuckers is trash and they need to go. That's why you're going to keep going up in life while they stay down here struggling together trying to make ends meet. You thought that was the man of your dreams, didn't you? Yeah, because you told your best friend everything you wanted in a man, to the point that hating ass hoe started wanting the same exact thing. And because she couldn't find it, she took yours. That's why she feel like, okay, well, I can't get one on my own. I want to be her anyway. So now I'm about to try and take her man. After we get rid of her, I might even have her kids calling me mom. But then again, I don't care. I don't want them kids no way. Because that's another thing, y'all. When people don't like you, they don't like your kids either. That's real shit. So y'all, look, at the end of the day, just know that these are the reasons why your enemies can't get ahead. And even if you have someone around you and you notice, like, damn, man, this my dude, or you like, she my bestie, and you just wondering why they can't get ahead, because they doing shady shit behind the scenes, y'all. That's why you probably over here praying for them too. That's why they can't get ahead, because they've been out here being shaded to you, and you the realest thing they ever had in life. So at the end of the day, y'all, I love y'all. Just know that if no one else in this world got your back, I have your back. God has your back. We are a rare breed family over here. People would never understand. And that's okay. That's fine. We're not for everyone. That's why I'm telling you the things I'm telling you, because God needs you to know you are not for everyone. You can't even go into certain rooms around people before them demons start to act up. You are not for everyone. I love y'all. I'm pt.1, and let's not forget, this is your world, and we just happen to live in it, okay? You are the prize. You always have been the prize. They know you the prize. That's why they mad. But they're going to have to stay mad. They're going to have to pick up 3-4 more jobs, too, to maintain their little petty-ass lifestyle. The same lifestyle that you have, and they trying to hope that you lose it because they don't have. Yeah. They want to be you that bad. But God said it's not going to happen. He said, y'all can pray to me all y'all want. Yeah, I'm going to keep you alive so you can keep working. Or until you put your pride aside and you go and you tell your co-worker what you did. You tell your best friend what you did. You tell your sister, your brother, your uncle, your aunt. These people that's been helping you out. You tell them what the fuck you been doing behind their back. Then we can talk. But see, they ain't going to do that though. So they can continue to suffer. I'm pt.1, pt.God, y'all. This is a rare breed family over here. I love y'all, and I will see y'all in another video. Bye, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, y'all.